Hello, guys. Last episode, you had to deal with the first member of the counselor. Today, you had to deal with the second. I am the counselor Donut, and today we are going to be continuing what the first council member started. We're going to be talking about the beacon histories of the three World Trade Center towers. So let's start off. Let's start off with what should have been the ending to the other episode, but I kind of forgot. This should have been the true ending to the other video, but I kind of forgot because I wanted to. I just wanted to end it real fast, because it was already very long. Who's that? Hey, what are you doing? This is my job. Oh no, he's back. Okay, I'm going to kill you. Hey guys, it's me, the first counselor member. I went to McDonald's to get a soda. So yeah, I didn't ask to start this right now, but let's continue. So after the two World Trade Towers deaths,
One town in Ohio marks the September 11th.
after the deaths of both the towers, the antenna, there's like one piece of the antenna. Let's go to the thumbnail. Man, the towers, they look like smokestacks. Like I was confused. I was just like, why are they showing smokestacks? As you can see, the antenna was very, very tall, but there's not many pieces left of it. There's no there. The antenna, like I said, is gigantic, but there's barely any pieces that can be found. But this one here has been found, and I'm pretty sure it's at a museum, I think. So yeah, that's the ending of this. Here should have been the ending to the other video. So since we talked about the tower that has the big antenna, we're going to be talking about the one that doesn't have any antenna. It has it does have antennas here and there, but they're not gigantic like its brother. I just noticed as well, when I clicked onto this picture, I noticed that there's markers on the antenna. I don't remember there being markers on the antenna. Unless, wait, no. Out of all the videos I've seen of the towers at night, I don't remember any side markers on the antenna. The antenna was markerless, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, only the building itself had antennas, but it looks like this picture. I don't know if it was edited to make it look more realistic when it comes to the beacons and stuff, or no, I don't think so. If it was, I would imagine if it was like this looks like supposed to be a fancy picture of the city and all that stuff. I would imagine them trying to remove all the antennas and stuff because they would think that they're ugly, except for the big antenna. But see the smaller antennas here. You got other antennas on the building. I would have imagined them removing those, since that's how people are when it comes to making pictures like these, as I've seen at least. Okay, so before we get into looking at the tower, I'm going to get into another example of why I really don't like talking about this subject. So we got this person who's saying that everybody, all the kids in his grade would laugh at this incident, or a terrorist attack. I should call it that. Immediately, King TV replied, just like, yeah, you know what's worse? Using this to make it seem like you're above everyone else. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying what people at my school think of this. Wait. Next picture that shows the entire comment. You shouldn't include everyone as that horrible label of laughing at terrorists killing 3,000 people. And no, that voice, it's It's cringy. And you're making it seem like you are the only person that would feel terribly upset. So, I'm not saying that it's literally my whole school. I'm just saying that I know people who would look at this video and just straight up laugh, but the comment is cut off because I didn't really care about that comment. I only care about the two insults, and so they're like the only major insults in this reply section. So that's another reason why I really don't like to talk about this stuff, because no matter what you say about the World Trade Center towers, somebody's going to yell at you for being disrespectful, even when you're not saying anything disrespectful. Just like both towers, actually, let's get into the beacons now. Just before, just when both the towers were being built, their original beacons that were put on the towers were both old school incandescents. So we got one that has that had old school incandescents on the side. One old school incandescent on the top of the antenna that were replaced by two FH06s eventually in its last few months of its life, or the last year. Then we got the other one, which is the exact same. And I can't really see the beacons. All I can see is the markers. But something looks red over there in that spot, and that should be where the beacon is. And I'm not too sure why it looks red. All I know is that these have old school incandescents. I'm not too sure if one of the edges has a modern incandescent. Not too sure about that, but if so, then the towers would have at least 3 beacons I would know of that they ever had and stuff. So yeah, there's that and everything. So now then, all right, now then, let's look at some videos of the towers. This tower. In this video, you'll see clear shots of the incandescents on both the buildings.
The Empire State Building, excuse me. That's the World Trade Center. On the roof.
That's
Midtown?
crap, I already forgot what the name of that tower is. It's I don't know. Oh, okay, now we got a great shot of we got a good look at the beacons of the tower we're looking at today. You can see the incandescent. That's something. And then there's markers. I'm pretty sure that's a marker. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's a marker. And I remember this microwave tower having a pair of markers on it too. But there's a video where I could see it, but I kind of lost it. Not too sure which one it will be. But it also looks like there's something flashing on the top of the microwave tower too. This is something I don't know about. Actually, you know what? It's just a inflection, reflection. I don't know why I said inflection. What am I talking about? So, you can see the incandescent again. And that's the other tower.
Wow, there's a party going on.
You can see
That's it?
people dancing, I guess.
People a lot richer than us dancing.
Alright. Let's see if I can find more shots of the towers. Oh, the antenna. Let's see if the markers are there. Holy crap. The antenna did have markers. How did I never tell that? I didn't even see it in the video. in all the videos I've seen these towers at night. How did I never see that? I'm seeing something. I see what looks like something red. I don't know if that's one of the markers or if that's an incandescent. If that's an incandescent, that means that it's most likely a modern incandescent. I really hope it is because it'll give more variety to the beacons that these towers had. It sucks how I can't find a clear picture of any of the. I mean, I can't find a clear picture of the top of the tower we're looking at today. Now, this one seems pretty clear. On second thought, it's kind of low quality. Gee, it really is low quality. Pinterest. I can't even. You can do better than this, right? Right? What's this picture? The top of the building looks much different from what it used to look like. I mean, yeah, it just looks much different than what it looked like when it was around. You know, I now finally remember the video. I mean the name of this other famous building. It's called the Empire State Building. Yeah, I almost forgot about it again. Okay, I found this, which I seen today on Discord and stuff. And this shows what the tower top looks like, the viewing deck. You know, this is what the viewing deck looks like. It's kind of weird how there's microwave antennas and all that crap around the top, but people are so close to them. Along with the beacons too. It's like weird. I would imagine people hating that. I would love it. I would love to see beacons and stuff. I wouldn't even care if they flashed in my eyes. You know, guys, I'm just going to stick with this image here. This image clear enough to see. But we're going to be looking at the antennas on this tower. It might be about the beacon history, but the only beacons I know of this tower having are incandescents. So yeah, that would be a very short. That would be a very short video if it was just like the tower was built with incandescents. The tower died with incandescents. The end. That'll be a very, very short video. So I decided to talk about the antennas too. So some of these antennas have markers, like that microwave tower antenna has a pair of markers. And then this, listen to this. The south tower is actually part Longline's tower because it has a horn on it. I have a more clear picture of both the towers, but I don't think I can find it. It's probably very, very deep in my camera roll, but it's a clear picture of the horn and stuff and just everything else. You know, guys, listen to this. This is unrelated to the video, but since I'm not an enthusiast of these, but I do like seeing these things come around and hearing them too. But you know, I would. It's pretty nice how you're able to hear a train horn from all the way up all the way up.
Observation deck. There's a huge antenna. The observation deck's over there. So, advantages of night shooting, folks. All we're gonna do is wait for the sun to set. This is New Jersey, North Jersey.
Alright, the buzzing takes over, but I believe that's a train, but it might be a boat because there's some boats and ships and all that have horns that sound similar to train horns. Trust me, I heard a few. I've been to downtown Chicago where all the WADA is. There's like tons of thousands of boats that go across, and they have horns and stuff that sound similar to trains. So maybe that's the case, but gee, it's pretty awesome how you're able to hear it from up there. I found the exact, I meant to say this video is actually the exact video that I was looking for to show you this one thing. The microwave tower on top of the tower, the south tower, has markers. Oh, and they're pretty old school too. They're the same markers, I believe, that that one small radio tower in Rolla has that are now dead. Yep, I wish I could do something about the dead markers because I think it deserves to have working markers.
Oh. So we're at the very end. We're at the very.
Huge microwave.
As you can see, it's not the most visible, but you're able to see it glow. So yeah, you can tell it's working. So that's the markers. That's one of the few markers on the tower. I'm pretty sure there's others on here. There might be another on the other microwave tower I can see of. It would be nice if there's one on the long lines horn, but I guess not, sadly. But that would be nice to see a long lines horn with markers. That would be a legendary sight to see, especially up close on an observation deck. So yeah, there's all of that. And as you can see in this one video of this of both towers, you're able to see the incandescence on the south tower flashing. Looks like all the incandescence on both towers flash the same rate as the top incandescent on the antenna. Now you can't see the incandescence anymore except for the top one. Now you can see the moon and another incandescent from another. Actually, I think that might have been a marker. So you got yeah. Just saying, they have lots of beacons and markers on both towers. You know. Yeah, it's a lot for buildings that don't have any beacons or markers on the sides of them. Yes, believe me when I say this, because you guys probably seen it once or twice or a few times in your life. But there are buildings that have more that have beacons on the sides of the building. I seen it once in some big city, like somewhere close to a beach. I remember it's like somewhere where my aunt lives, but don't remember where that place was. So yeah, they are you are able to they are able to have that, and there's also pictures too, on Google that if you search hard enough you'll find them. I just used to find them randomly, so yeah, there's that. There really isn't anything else to talk about. So yeah, sadly the incandescence went with the tower when it collapsed. So yeah, it had incandescence when it was first built, and it had incandescence when it died. So that was the beacon history of the South Tower, the second World Trade Center tower. So yeah, there's that. See you guys later, and bye. I don't know why I keep on saying and bye instead of just bye.